Hi, I'm Dawn from Parkinsons and Us. Thank you for being here. Today we are going to make a tofu salad, which is similar to like an egg salad. I don't personally eat eggs, so I use this recipe whenever I want to make like an egg salad sandwich or something like that. And the dressing I use is not dairy. It's kind of like a creamy Caesar dressing, and it's really, really delicious. So let's get started. For the dressing, we use cashews, like raw cashews, and we needed to soak them to let them kind of soften a bit. So I took 2 cups of cashews, and I'm letting them soak here now. And then for the tofu, I just drained the tofu. Like I opened up the package and then just put them in this little dish. And I actually did this little makeshift thing to kind of put some weight on the tofu so that it'll kind of press and drain some of the liquid out of it. So I'm just letting that sit there. And then now we are going to chop up 2 celery. And again, think of this kind of like an egg salad or a tuna salad, something like that. You know how with tuna salad and egg salad, sometimes they'll add like dill or parsley or celery. So that's kind of what we're mimicking here. So let's do the celery. We're just gonna chop this up. And I'm actually, this recipe, I wouldn't say I'm doubling it, but maybe doing it like 1.5 times. So if you want to make a little less, that's fine. Maybe just cut it in half. But this is just to kind of show you and give you a general idea. And then I will actually have a link to the recipe below. Next, I'm going to take this tofu, and I actually took, let me drain this real quick. You see the water coming out. That was just from it being pressed, just for like a few minutes. All right, so I did 3 blocks of, I used firm tofu, and I also used organic. I think with soy products, it's very important to buy it organic, because soy is a highly pesticide, herbicide sprayed crop. So it's really important to kind of look for organic soy products to prevent yourself from consuming all those toxins. All right, so with this tofu, I am just kind of pressing it out, crumbling it up. Again, think of like an egg salad or tuna salad, but I liken this more to like egg salad. And you know, my guy who has Parkinson's, he doesn't like eggs, and so I actually made this for him. And he loves it. He loves the dressing. He thinks the dressing, he actually puts the dressing on a lot of different things. And he loves this. He'll have this in a sandwich anytime. Sometimes I'll make like you know, tuna melts, only I'll use this. And he loves it, and I do too. So, and it's super healthy for you, filled with lots of nutrients and a good source of protein. All right, so we have this kind of chopped up. And then we're just gonna add the celery that we chopped up. This is a super easy recipe. Again, I like quick, I like simple, and I like it to be easy. You know, as caregivers, we don't have a whole lot of time to be in the kitchen. So things that come together quick but are healthy and nutritious, so important. Okay, so then we have that, and then I like to add a little bit of salt. Again, I don't measure. I'll just do a little bit, maybe like a 1/4 teaspoon. And then pepper, and I just eyeball it. we're gonna be making the dressing, and we'll be putting that in next. And then I really love dill, but you can use whatever herb you want. Like I know oregano goes really well, basil goes really well, but when it comes to like egg salad, or I really like the dill flavor, so we'll put some of that in there. Okay, and then just stir it around. And that is your tofu salad without the dressing. Okay, see? And then we'll make the dressing next. All right, so I'm gonna go get my food processor, and I will be back and we'll make the dressing for the tofu salad. Okay, so now I have my food processor. We just finished mixing up the tofu salad without the dressing, and so now we're going to make the dressing. So first thing we'll do is we're gonna drain the cashews. They've been soaking for probably about, maybe 15 minutes. Okay, and we're gonna put those in. And then we're going to add 1 cup of water. Now again, I've doubled this recipe, so if you wanna split it in half, you're welcome to do that. Or it's so good on other things, I don't mind making kind of a bigger batch and then I just save it for other things. So then we'll do that, and then we need some lemon juice. So I'm gonna squeeze this up. We're gonna need 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. So let me squeeze this out first. Probably should have done this earlier, but it's okay. These are Meyer lemons, which you can't usually get them all year round. Oh, and they're so delicious. So I love them much better than the regular lemons. When I lived in California, we actually had a Meyer's lemon tree in our backyard, and I never bought lemons and didn't think much of it until I moved. And now I realize how much I used lemon, and then B, how lucky we were to have a Meyer's lemon tree in our backyard. Okay. So now we're gonna do 4 tablespoons. So 1, 2. Oh, you can just smell this lemon. So good. We are going to do 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. And again, it doesn't have to be super exact. This is not like baking where you have to be pretty precise. And then we're going to do 4 teaspoons of organic capers. So let's see if I can measure this out. Oh, pretty watery. This is a ½ teaspoon here, so that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 1 more. Now, capers is what gives it that kind of a smoky taste. So if you don't like that kind of strong taste, then maybe back off on this. Okay, and then we're gonna use Worcestershire sauce. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire, give or take. Do a little bit more because it kind of sticks to the spoon. And then we just do a little bit of salt and pepper, more to taste. I just kind of start with like a 1/4 teaspoon, start small, and then you can taste it and kind of go from there. Just a little bit. Okay, I think that's everything. So then we're gonna just blend this up. Get my spatula. Loud noise, I'll start slow. Okay, just kind of keep mixing this up. Now this is something that has to be blended for quite a long time to kind of get it really smooth and creamy. So I'm just gonna let this go. Okay, and you know what? I just realized I forgot to add garlic powder, so I'm gonna do that now. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon. Well, I'm running a little low on my garlic powder, so we're just gonna use it all. It actually ends up being about a teaspoon. And again, if you want to back off on this and do a little bit less garlic flavor, you're welcome to do that. The whole point is to kind of get it to taste like that Caesar dressing, kind of a lot of garlic going on there. But if you don't like that and you want it a little more mild, then I would back off. You can back off on the capers and back off on the garlic powder. Let's check this out. Oh, there we go. Much better. Can you see this? Can you see how creamy it is? So now we have our tofu salad all mixed up, and then we're going to add the dressing. And again, you can add as much or as little dressing as you like. But then we're just gonna mix it all up. I like it a little creamy. And then the great thing about this dressing is that when you go to make your sandwich, you can use that as a spread too. So you don't have to put all the dressing in at once. You can just kind of put enough in to kind of mix it all together. And then when you go to make your salad, you can always add a little bit more. All right, so this is it. And then you can just store this in like a glass Tupperware, put it in the fridge, and you'll have it for like a good 5 or 6 days. And you can make all sorts of things. You can make the tofu salad melts. You can do like a petite panini with it. I actually kind of like to take a piece of whole grain toast or some sourdough bread that I make, and I put it on broil and toast up the bread, put some of this tofu salad on, and then I'll put a little bit of like a plant-based cheese or something like that. And then I kind of open face, put them under the broiler and let them get kind of melty, and the cheese kind of get bubbly, and that is really delicious. So I hope you give this a try. And again, it's quick, it's easy, it's really healthy for you. And if you like this recipe, please comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if I'm helping you at all, and if you want to be part of the Parkinsons and Us community, I would love it. You'll get recipes like this and caregiver support and all sorts of kind of hopefully helpful information sent right to your inbox. So enjoy, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.